don't try to wingman being dusty, dirty, dingy. You can't wingman like that, bro.
To me, that just sounds like she takes care of herself and likes nice shit, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Hello, I need more of that in my life. Can I say something kind of controversial? This is gonna make me sound really bad. It's hard for me to be in the room and not garner some sort of attention.
It just makes me sad when you get complimented for like basic human decency.
If you're a wingman or a wingwoman, encourage your friend to walk away when it's time to walk away.
Oh yeah.
Just saying, bro. I'm in the Wingman Hall of Fame, bro.
Oh my God. I know we retiring your jersey. I told you we retiring your jersey.
What's going on, y'all? We are back with another episode of On the House. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Ooh, I can't talk. Started early today.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, we're back to our regularly scheduled program, man. We took the week before last off, and we came back last week. So, we back to that consistency, man. But being on brand and consistent, we got to get into our gratitude of the week. John, what's a gift you received recently that you're grateful for?
Shit. A gift I received. Man. I've been given a lot lately. Man, I might have to. Shit, dude, I might have to defer on this one.
Send you something. That's crazy. I gotta send bro a gift. This is sad, bro. I gotta send you something, man. God damn.
Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah, go ahead. I'll think while you talking. Go for it.
Dang. Well, that makes this so much worse. My gift of that I received. I would say gift of the week. My gift that I received recently is actually from John here.
Damn. So true. I've been giving. I've been doing a lot of giving lately. I have to get paid attention about whether I'm getting shit or not.
Bill's been getting the best of me lately, and I wanted to go out and have a drink. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go out, probably have like one or two. And John was like, make it 3 or 4. Bro, bless my Apple account. He said, make it 3 or 4. I'm like, oh. So like, and don't get me wrong, like I can have a good time off of 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 allows wiggle room because you could buy 1 for somebody and then have 3. You could have 2 for yourself, 2 for someone else, or you could just take all 4. But it allows the wiggle room. You know what I mean? So I appreciate my guy here. It ended up being a really good night, and I ended up using all that, and had a great time when I went out that night. I think I told the story about it last week. But yeah, I had a great time. Thanks to John, that whole story was possible.
Man, all I did was give you money for a couple drinks. You did the rest of that shit.
I wouldn't have the money to go do it. So I shouldn't say I wouldn't have had the money. Let's take it back, because it sounds like I'm over here flexing with somebody else's money. I got the money, but it's like, it's that discretion of I'm not about to use my money for this, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like my like allocated bill money, I'm not about to use for this. Yep. So it was like, all right, so here's some extra play money. Like, oh, okay, bet, let's do it.
Yeah.
I had my play budget, and then he added to my play budget. I was like, whoo,
that's it.
Let's go.
Let's just throw a little something in there.
A little sauce on the play budget real quick.
A little sauce on it. All right. You didn't say this week, right? Just the gift that I received recently?
Yeah. Okay. I accidentally almost said this week, but that was a typo in my brain.
Okay. I got you know what? I haven't even really thought about it, but I've been happy with how my life has been, so I don't even. Yeah, but recently, wifey she does these drawings. I'm not going to really specify what, but she's been doing these drawings. It's a really unique form of art that I wasn't familiar with at all. And she had been doing some, and there's one that she fucking just killed. It is just, I was just like, yo, this is amazing. And so I was talking to her. I was at her place, and she was just like, just moving some stuff around and whatever. And she was like, I was like, damn, this is so dope. And she was like, you want it? I was like, nah, like, I'm sure you want it. Like, you put a lot of work into this. Like, and she was like, I'm asking you, do you want it? And I was like, shit, if it's an option, hell yeah, I want it. And she was like, take it. So I got it here. I just need to get it framed. I'll show you like during commercial or something, but I just got to get it framed. I actually low key forgot about it because I put it to the side to get framed and then just fucking been busy and shit. But I just saw it right now. I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I put it off to the side to protect it and fucking it's out of sight. So I completely forgot. That plus, that plus what you showed me before we started, you looking at a frame and I was like, I gotta do that shit. I'm gonna just look for one. Shout out to you for that, because I was about to go get it framed somewhere and that shit is not cheap to do that. So I'm gonna just look like you were on Marketplace for a frame and fucking send it. But yeah, that's it. I can't wait to get it framed. I'm doing that shit this week. It's just tough when you know, working or whatever to make time to go grab some shit. But
I didn't even have time to go grab alcohol, dog. So I get it, bro. Like, trust me, I get it, dog.
We gonna figure it the fuck out though, like we always do.
I feel that. I feel that, bro.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's it. I'm excited to get that thing framed and put it up.
I will co-sign. John's wifey is a great artista. Show it off. Let's see it.
Oh, shit. Can we do this shit? Bam. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Bam.
And who's that designed by?
That was designed by wifey. It was something she drew. It was actually fucking, we're pivoting. We going off course, which whatever, who gives a fuck?
That's what we do.
Yeah, but we were chilling, just hanging out, and she was just doing some drawing because it's therapeutic for her. And I laid in her lap, and I just fucking knocked out, just fucking passed out in her lap, and she drew a bird like this, and then wrote something on the back for me. I still got that shit. But she did that, and then I was like, I'm gonna get this shit tattooed on me. Just because she drew that while I was asleep on her lap and just wrote like something really, really sweet to me. Just about how special I am to her and everything. So yeah, man.
Side note.
Shout out.
I know this got sweet and this was a loving moment, but let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
I'm no napper. So when I find someone that I can fall asleep on their lap,
dude,
that's how I'll know she's the one.
If I fall asleep on you,
if I can fall asleep on your lap like that, like he's talking about, I am no napper. So if I do that, that's the one right there. I might as well just propose when I wake up. Get down on one knee. I might as well, dog. I can't let that one go. If I was able to do that.
Yeah, if you was able to. Yeah, man. It was just because it wasn't. I mean, I feel that because it wasn't like. It was like midday. Like early morning, midday. Yeah, and it's not like, I was in a bed. We were sitting on the couch, and I just laid in. She was just drawing and just kind of writing. So I was like, is it cool if I lay here? She was like, yeah, of course. So I just laid there and I just fucking passed out. Just got cozy. Just got fucking comfortable. So I feel that. Something about her just makes me comfortable.
You know what makes me comfortable?
What?
Go ahead. Ask me. Go ahead.
What makes you comfortable?
Alcohol. So for today we are drinking a good rum and coke with Bacardi. And today I remember my ice cubes. So yeah.
Not no lukewarm shit this time.
Wonderful segue, I will add, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of sad, but still a good segue.
It's more so for the bit. It's not actually true.
I know.
More so for the bit.
I know. I know.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, I got some tequila, some lime juice, and some watermelon juice. So that's what we went with. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mix it up a little bit. I was going through the grocery store and was like, I got tequila. What do I want to mix it with? It's been hot lately, so it's like watermelon sound good, but I don't want it to be too sweet. Put a little lime juice in there.
Bro, talking about it been hot. It's been 70 over there or something like that.
Man, it's been in the 90s. It's been in the 90s.
You got 90s?
We've been in the 90s?
No way.
The last 3 days, dog. It's been in the 90s. Yeah. Yeah,
I was going through a heat wave over here. We was hitting near 100. I look over at John's weather. That John says 60.
Oh, we was good. We was good for a while. We were good for a while.
I was like,
it was Friday.
JetBlue.
Yeah, don't come out here now.
I got seats available.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was all in the 90s. Tomorrow it's gonna be like 97, and then it cools off.
See, I like the heat though. Like I'm talking junk, but I like the heat.
I do too. I just don't like to be in it unless I'm near some water, like going to the lake or some shit.
I like the heat. I just don't like to be in it. Well, on that note, that contradiction of a sentence, we are gonna go to commercial. Welcome back to the main part of this episode. We are talking about how to be a good wingman. Now we can easily just say, hey, be a good wingman or wingwoman and end the segment. But, you know, we got to tell you how to do it. We got to tell you what to do. We got to tell you what not to do, because we got some stories of what not to do. Some very recent, some very personal, some we messed up for each other on.
Damn.
And it's okay. You know,
it's all good. It happens. Mistakes can be made sometimes.
Exactly.
You getting it dialed in. Yeah.
Exactly. And honestly, we've done good wingman moments for each other too. So like, it's all good, you know?
Yep.
It happens, man. To start it off, what I'll say is, don't be that negative person. I had a friend, I'm gonna call her out. She'll be all right if she hears this. But I told her that I found one of her friends attractive. Mm-hmm. And her first response was, I don't think that'd be a good match. She's too needy.
Damn.
Like, oh man. Or she's too high maintenance is what she said.
Don't make up my mind for me.
What is too high maintenance though? Exactly.
What does that even mean? You want somebody that don't need shit? That don't want shit?
Then what am I here for? You know what I mean?
I don't like the high maintenance thing. It was because to me that just sounds like she takes care of herself and likes nice shit, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Hello, I need more of that in my life. Wait, all right, time out. Rewind.
Oh shit!
What I meant to say was, I got a printer retraction. I got a printer retraction. What I meant to say was, we appreciate an independent woman who likes nice things and works hard to get those nice things. Ooh. So, yeah, there's no fixing it. We like a woman that works hard. We like a woman that works hard. It is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what it is. I don't like this.
I'm not gonna be ashamed of that. Don't label somebody or try to shame them because they like nice shit. Like, come on now. Like, I can't stand that. So for her to for that to be the initial fucking response to like, yo, this is somebody I'm interested in. And then just immediately be like, oh, nah, I don't think that's a good match. Like, what?
Facts. I mean, and honestly, like, and it wasn't even a case where I was like, yo, set me up. Cause I would never say, people never look at your friend and say, yo, set me up Do the work yourself.
Don't ever fucking do that
yourself, bro.
I don't care how old you are.
Yourself.
Don't ever do that shit.
I listen, and honestly, I'm guilty of it. In the past, I said it like as a young cat trying to get out here and being afraid to talk to women myself, because that's what it gives. It gives that you're afraid. So being a young cat like that, I've said it, but like when you get mature and you're of age, you know how to set yourself up in situations to, capitalize, I guess, and handle it yourself. So you don't need your friend, honestly. And this is where being a good wingman or wingwoman comes in. If you know your friend's interested in somebody, what you could do is set up interactions like group settings where you know that both of them will be there. And that's all you got to do. That's your only responsibility at that point. That's it. At that point, you could take your hands off. At least for me, if you're trying to wingman for me, I can't speak for anybody else, but if you're trying to wingman for me, get us in the same room. I promise you, I will take care of the rest.
That's all it really should be, I think, too, is because just the introduction, handle the introduction and bringing them in the same room or just introducing them to another, giving them, exchanging their numbers on their behalf, whatever it is, however you get that initial contact to happen. I think that's all it should be. And then you just get the fuck out of the way because you don't want to talk somebody up too much. You don't want to set these expectations and you don't want to set them too high. You don't want to set them too low. You just want to get the fuck out of the way. Just don't make it about yourself. Don't try to do all this other shit. It's just because I've done it once, like relationship wise, did a wingman thing. And it was basically just like, it was one of my roommates at the time. He had just broken up with this girl that was shitty, just a terrible fucking person. Mm-hmm. And so he's a good dude. And then there was a girl I worked with that I was homies with that just finally got rid of her dude who was also shitty, just a terrible fucking dude. So they both got out of these just toxic, abusive relationships. And I was like, yo, he's like, I told her, like, your ex is trash. This dude, he's a nice dude. He's generous. He's kind, a caring dude. Like, honestly, I was like, y'all should just fuck. Like, y'all should just hook up and y'all both was in relationships for a little while. Y'all should just fuck. I think y'all should, because that's your type. You're definitely his type. And she was like, oh, he's kind of cute. Like, she wasn't really sure. They fucking married and got a kid now.
GG. Good stuff, bro. Yo, good stuff, bro.
Because I knew he was a good dude and neither of them were like, because I was thinking, you're both got a relationships. I don't think that's a good idea. So I was like, but neither of them were built that way. Like, they don't want hookups and all that. So, but that's all I did was just like, all I did was show him a picture of her and he was like, damn, she bad. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's cool if I give her your number? He was like, hell yeah. I was like, okay, cool. And then I went to her and I was like, this is him. And she was like, okay, he's cute. Like, I was like, he's not photogenic, but like, trust me, I wouldn't do you like that.
I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
I feel that. Ugh.
And so I was like, can I give you his number? She was like, yeah, sure. That was all I did. It's just, yeah. So I think that's what you should do. Because when you overtalk, you can talk them out of it. If I was like, yo, he's a good dude, like he does this, he makes this amount of money, then it's like, okay, why are you doing all this? If he's such a cool
dude, why do you need to do all that? Why you
gotta be
to qualify him?
Why you gotta be his representative if he's so good?
PR person over here.
Yeah, where you gotta be his PR if he's so good. That shit, his actions should just his actions should just speak for himself. If he's that good.
You gotta know how to sell yourself, man, and that's it. So honestly, you shouldn't even want a wingman. I think when I went out and I wingman for John that time and got him gaslit, I think I think that was tier 1 wingmanning, and if it was any other woman, that would have been the best job. Because I did exactly what John said. I got out of the way. You know what I mean? Like
all you were trying to do was get her to hang out.
I was trying to get her to leave the work setting and come into a almost like a guard down type fun setting.
Yeah,
and I knew that he could cook from there. So my goal was, come hang out with us, have a drink.
Yeah,
that's it.
I'll give you credit, because it wasn't like, oh, like you should come hang out with him, or it was just I asked, and it wasn't even like you just threw that out of nowhere.
Nope.
I asked her where we should go next. Like that was how it started. I was just like, I'm new here. He's in town. What the fuck should we do now? And she was like, oh, I really like going to this place. Like, this place just opened recently. I really like going there. And so you were like, oh, you should come with us. Like, it was the opportunity. It's a place she said she already likes going. So you threw that out there. You didn't know she already. You didn't know she already had a man. And
I don't care what you say. She was down. She didn't go, and she ghosted you out of protection. She didn't trust herself. That's what it was. I can read people. She was down. She was ready. Man. She was ready to go.
I didn't know that every time I went in there, she was having an internal battle.
She was ready to go. She was really debating it.
Fucking comedy, dude.
She was really debating it. So anyway, I said all that to say, basically how I wingman for John was, I said, come hang out with us. And I think that was literally the most of what I said. She asked me where I was from and what brought me out there. Mm-hmm. And that was about it. Now.
Yeah. Now, you also, that same weekend, wingmaned again.
I did.
The next day, actually, by just being yourself, honestly, just being okay with just being made fun of. Because we were talking shit that was the first time I met you, and we were talking shit all day. That was that first weekend I met you in person. We were talking shit all day. All night, Saturday night when we went out and I got gaslit, all day Sunday. We was just talking shit. Bro, so just being cool, just being in the moment, and then making fun of Manhattans. She made a joke about that the other day. Saturday, she made a joke about that.
Listen, y'all, you gotta go with the flow, man. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta read the room too. I almost got us into a bar fight, but you gotta read the room. Don't get too drunk to where you can't read the room.
I was like, oh shit. Like, yo, oh man. You know what? I was still low key people pleasing, kind of. Then otherwise I'd have been like, just say your shit. Cause dude, he deserved what you were saying. He absolutely deserved it. I just was like being like, oh, I don't want to cause an issue in here.
Don't want to make
everything
waves.
Be cool. Yeah. But nah, he deserved that shit. Fuck that.
And
dude.
She loved it. It was perfect. It was literally perfect. Cause it was like in full on, it was more so like, cause I don't care about the drink. It wasn't about the drink. It was more so just in defense of how he was acting towards her.
Yeah.
And that made you look
and
good.
Like condescending.
But that made you look good because now you're with this guy who actually cares about, like, you know, how these men are treating this woman. You know what I mean? So like it just made you look good. Yeah. So okay, that's another thing. That's another way to wingman, y'all. This is how you should act regardless. But if you want a wingman, don't try to wingman being dusty, dirty, dingy. You can't wingman like that, bro. Because you are the company you keep. And if I'm gonna make my man look good, I gotta be on top of my game, bro. I say that as my shirt is so wrinkled right now. I pulled this out the drawer. I've been working all day. I just pulled this out the drawer. I'm so sorry.
You're not doing that. You at the house recording. Ain't that big a deal?
Yeah. Like right now I'm just chilling. But like, you know, I wouldn't go out like this. I would lose my mind if I went out like this.
I would too. Lose my mind if you went out like that.
But you see what I mean? Like, and you got to hold your homies to a standard too, man. Like, because again, like I said, you are the company you keep. If you go out looking crazy, John, don't let me go out with no dirty sneakers no more ever again. If you look dirty, look dingy, like I'm calling you out on it because you're not my boy going with me like that, man. You're not. I can't.
Yeah, that goes for personality and like the way people act too.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you're trying to talk to somebody, you know, we keep saying wingman, but wing woman too. Like if you're trying to talk to,
that's just the term. Of course, we mean like you know, both. Of course,
I know you knew that, but people might not know that we're
right.
Yeah. So
I get you.
It goes for personality too. If someone's being overly aggressive which typically is a lot of guys are that way when they're trying to do a wingman thing. They're just super aggressive or like over talking somebody up or just it's a reflection on whoever you're with, whoever you're trying to hook somebody or like partner somebody up with, whatever the fuck your goal is. Like you said, you are the company you keep. So if your friend is acting a certain way and it's like, oh, so you're probably like that because that's how your friend is acting. And if you're not like that, or if you don't like him like that, then why are you friends? That doesn't make sense. So you must be the same way. So I know a lot of times that's an issue is guys are just overly aggressive, just like with anything else, over sexualized, over aggressive, just not getting the fuck out of the way. Just make the introduction, get the fuck out of the way. Or, you know what? Or better yet, not even making an introduction. Let's just take it a step further. When you, like, case in point, when you were out here, I didn't do any introductions. All I did was entertain the friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Sure
That's
did.
still being a wingman. You wandered off and came back with somebody. We still don't this day. I think that's the best part of the story is you just wandered. You were like, I don't know club etiquette. And I was like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. You were like, I'm not going to do that. I was like, I know you're not, but you asked, so I'm going through the list. And you're like, all right. It just fucking disappeared. I know. I was like, I just ran through the list. and then you just fucked off, and then maybe a song or two later came back arm in arm with somebody, and I was like, the fuck?
I don't remember.
That's wild. That's so wild. That's the best. It's so good that you don't. I think it's better that you don't remember.
I couldn't tell you, dog. 5 breezes later, dog. I don't know. It's only my third day out here. I don't know.
Yeah. But all I did was just talk to her friend. Because otherwise she was just hanging around with y'all third wheeling it, making things awkward. So it wasn't like, I mean, I was fucking taken, so I wasn't.
At one point, you was outside and I was dancing with both of them at the same time. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
She was uncomfortable. Because some guy made her uncomfortable, so I was like, come
dance.
Come dance over here.
Yeah, when I came back in and she was talking to dude, I was like, oh, okay, she don't need me. Nah, she came and found me after she saw me. But I was me and wifey were we? Yeah, we were official. We were together. So I was just like, keeping her at arm's length, two-stepping so much so that she thought I was gay. But
thought we both were. Thought we came together.
Whatever, dog. I'll never understand that. But she,
I don't get it either, honestly.
Yeah, but all I did was just, entertain her, make her laugh, do two-step with her, just be there to entertain. So it doesn't. So she's not like, oh, let's go, because she's not getting entertained. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, if there can be, for whatever reason, this goes for men and women I've seen, dudes, like friends will get jealous if they're not getting attention and then want to leave. So, in that scenario, it's upon you to just, play even if you're not interested in that person, it's doing a favor for your friend.
Can I say something kind of
friend?
Yeah. Can I say something kind of controversial? This is going to make me sound really bad. it's hard for me to be in the room and not garner some sort of attention.
Oh,
so like,
I thought you was this wild shit. All right.
Oh yeah, no, that one wasn't that bad. I just didn't want to sound conceited, but you know what I mean, because of my energy, because of how I act. It's hard for me to be in a room. So even if you like, let's say you were talking, perfect example, case in point, you were talking to wifey, you guys are making jokes and all that. I started coming at dude with the drinks. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And that, you know, like that just, it provides a buffer and comedic relief to something that might be, you know, kind of serious where these two are kind of interested in each other. But it's, again, it's the comedic relief to give breathers to, you know, a fostering interest there. You know what I mean? So it's not just constant thinking of the, oh, I'm really interested. It's a little bit of like, that's crazy. And it, you know, provides a cool buffer. But yeah, what I will say about that too is you can't be so over the top that you're like trying to get everyone's attention in the bar, because that'll backfire, or everyone's attention in the location you're at, because that'll backfire. Because I've seen people who do that and it comes off as so sloppy and nasty and no one wants anything to do with you. Mm-hmm. So I've seen that side of it, and I'm like, dude, like you gotta, like, you can't be trying to flirt with everyone in here right now because your friend's over there with her man. Like, I've seen that. Woo. And I've been one of the guys that they've flirted with, and I'm like, okay, haha, cool. Like, now you can kind of go because you're for the streets right now. Like, I don't know if that's who you are. I don't know if that's who you are in your day-to-day life, but in this moment, that's how you're acting, and that's how I see you. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sending you that. I'm sending you back. Don't make me get you back to the hood. I'm giving you back to the hood. Anyway. Another fail wingman story I will give you is, I didn't actually fail, I guess. I ended up saving it. But I think I told this a few weeks ago. I was at the bar and I was sitting next to this guy who was recently divorced. I didn't really know him that well, but I was sitting next to him and I'm drinking. We're having wings. I let him have some of my wings. And there was this beautiful girl in the bar. I was like, yo, she's bad, bro. Like, beautiful, beautiful woman. I was like, yeah, she came up and talked to me a little bit earlier. She was really cool. So she came back up and I was like, oh, I was just talking about you. This dude goes, she says, no, you weren't. This dude goes, like, this dude literally says, yeah, he just was saying how you're the prettiest girl in the bar right now. I was like, it's like,
just shut up, dude.
Now, let's say where he went wrong. He was talking it up too much. Mouth. He was talking it up too much. I was cooking. Yeah. I didn't need help. I was cooking. Nope. I didn't need help in that corner. Mm-hmm. And you know, because I was gonna go the route of, I was just saying how this nice girl came up to the bar and I was talking to her earlier. That's the route I was about to go. He brought it to a whole different realm, and it was way too. It got to be like more about her looks than about, like, you know, the conversation we had earlier, and it was just, it was rough for me because I had to recover and try to save it. I ended up, you know, giving her my number, but she never texted me, so I didn't save it, apparently. Nope. But he set me on a negative path with that, and it was hard to combat that. So in that situation, what you do is, like John said, you say nothing, and if you are gonna say something helpful. Not, you're the prettiest girl in the bar right now. Because being the prettiest girl in the bar at that time was probably not what she wanted to hear, because let me tell you what her response was. Her response was, really? But have you seen my friends? So now, instead of the conversation being about me and her having a back and forth conversation, she's looking at me and this guy and saying, my friends are prettier than me. Tell me I'm pretty. And I'm like, dude, no, that is not what was supposed to happen.
Oh man. But see, I
played along because I was having fun, but no.
But see, that goes back to what we were saying about just not even just over talking, but just reading the room. Like, there wasn't any. He
talked up my interest in her, so he did over talk. He talked it up too much, but he talked up the wrong thing. He talked up my interest in her. and made it too much.
When he wasn't even needed.
He wasn't needed, bro. You know me, I'll cook, bro. I will cook. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I could cook. Oh man, for real though, I know how to talk to a person, bro. You don't have to sit here and like babysit my conversation and help me out.
Yeah,
just let me cook.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a time where I fumbled trying to wingman somebody.
I could think of a time.
You did?
No, for you.
When?
John hit me up. John sent me this picture. He was like, "What do you think of this girl?" I was like, "Yo, she's bad." I slid in the DMs. I got a response like 2 weeks later. What was it, a week or two later?
It was not 2 weeks later. Don't not exaggerate like that.
It was like a week or two. Bro, it was like 10 days, dog. It was like 10
It was
days.
not that long, G.
It was that long, dog. I should go back and look. It was literally that long, bro. It was
that
days.
Long. Man, being dramatic.
Nah, it was that long, bro. It was a while. We were counting the days because we were comparing it to when I got him gaslit. So we were comparing the days.
It was 3 days for me, I think.
Yeah, I think mine went to 7. I think mine went to at least 7.
It definitely passed 3. I remember that. But I mean, that wasn't real anyway. That was just to get you a conversation with somebody. She's clear in whole other state. I don't know how many hundreds of miles away from you. Probably 1,000 or some miles or so.
Exist. Miles don't matter. Come on now, stop playing.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I drive an EV, bro. Stop playing with me. Yeah, look at his shit.
You ain't taking time off work to go. Come on now.
Yeah, you right. You know me, bro. You know me
I
too
know
well.
I'm right.
You right.
I know that was just like, yo, this is somebody that watched the podcast that said she was just being flirty. And so I was like, yo, don't play. I will send him your IG right now. She was like, send it. I was like, what's the username then? She gave it to me. And that's why I sent you the picture.
Wingman. That's not a bad wingman moment. That's just a, bad moment.
It was just a situation.
It was just a bad situation.
Yeah.
I won't put it all the way on you.
Thank you. Because, I mean, you didn't really talk to her. You didn't really get that opportunity. So it was just kind of like a compliment that she said you were hot.
We talked about a lot of your wingman moments, my wingman moments for you, but I'm going to talk about one of your wingman moments for me that made my night. So we go to this like club thing. John's already not happy to be here. They're playing Spanish music. I love Spanish music, dog. I don't know what it is. I could be Hispanic, dog. Like
you were in your fucking bag.
I love Hispanic music, bro. Like, man. Anyway, so we go to this bar that's in there, and me and John walk up there, and obviously the girls at the last time we went to the club together, they thought we were a couple. So John was already mentally prepared. My man says to this bartender, yeah, my man's out here celebrating his recent divorce. She was like, hey, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I was like, oh, great thing, great. And she was like, yay. and then I forgot what you said. You said something. Next thing you know, this girl was ready to marry me that night. I forgot what you said. And then he handed me this. He handed me one of his rings. He was like, go back to the bar, bring me this. That's how you wingman, bro. That's how you wingman. I don't have a ring on me. You do this to the side where nobody could see and be like, all right, here, bring her this.
Yep.
Boom. I flirted with that girl the rest of the night, bro.
It was just reading the room. It was reading the room. I could tell when I ordered the drinks and she was like, is that together or separate? And I was like, okay. She asked that just for clarity. But based on our experiences before, if I say together, I know that she's going to make an assumption based on that. So I said together because I told you wasn't paying for shit that weekend. So I said together, and then I was like, how can I? And she was just like, okay. Like, she didn't make a face or nothing. She was like, okay. And then I was just thinking, all right, how can I smooth this over? And we had already talked about the divorce thing. So I was like, I just leaned in and told her, like, oh, yeah, I was like, we're celebrating his divorce. And so after that, she was like, oh, okay, just flirted with you and shit.
She was like, come back out here.
Yeah, she did say that,
bro. She really wanted me to come back to that bar, bro. I was like, oh, man.
I remember where it is.
I remember where it is, too.
Damn. You don't even know Seattle like that. Do you know where this shit is at? You can find his way back there.
I'll pull it up on the map for you. X marks the spot.
It's funny because we weren't even supposed to go there. We were going to another spot, and you just saw something standing in line. Someone standing in line, I should say. That changed the whole way the night went.
Way the night went.
Which, granted, that other bar wouldn't have been like that. So that was a more fun night.
Yeah. Even though dudes got crazy. It's funny because when we did the podcast episode about us hanging out in that night, we talked more about that negative moment than like the fun we had there.
The actual fun part, yeah.
Yeah. But that was just so jarring. That's the other thing, guys. Like, if you're a wingman or a wingwoman, encourage your friend to walk away when it's time to walk away.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
When you realize that they've lost, because a lot of times people, like, they get in their ego and they don't want to lose. They feel like, it's bad on them to lose. Like, you win some, you lose some. It is what it is. When you realize that they lost, pull them out of this situation. Don't let them go out sad like that, bro.
Like let it go. Let's go.
Yeah. Like, yo, like, let's go, man. There's more in here. Like, just there's
leave her alone.
More people, period.
Leave her alone. She's not feeling you. Leave him alone.
She's not. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah,
there's
I know.
That's in the sea.
That doesn't happen as often as it should, I think.
Yeah, man.
Especially because, like, a lot of people, I think, see the no as a challenge than as an actual answer. So it's like, she said no.
Over pursue, bro. They literally encourage their friends to over pursue. Like, oh, keep trying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's like, bro, instead of just being like, yo, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay if someone's not feeling you. It's okay. You didn't even lose. You just tried and it didn't work. Sometimes you try shit and it don't work. You try on a pair of pants, sometimes it don't fit. You talk to somebody, sometimes they don't want to talk to you. And that's okay. And you got to just be okay with that. Just
maybe
let the shit go.
Practice from like my daily life of, driving people who half want to talk, half don't want to talk. I just know when to call it quits and when to not talk. But like, I feel like that's such a good like friend thing to do, is when to say, like, especially if your friend doesn't have good judgment for when to walk away. Like,
if they can't read social cues or whatever.
If they can't read social cues well, just say, hey, like, yo, we about to head out. We about to head over here. Let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Because like I can read a situation well enough, and if I felt like one of my homies or somebody I was with was over pursuing or doing too much, I'd be like, yo, let's go, bro. Like, I don't have a problem doing that, because again, it goes back to what I said earlier about you are the company you keep. If I see you're over pursuing and you're doing too much and you're with me, I don't want that. I don't want that with me. Nope. I'm good. Dog. I'm good.
Yeah. And I liked how you said that, because you can do it in a way where you're not embarrassing them, like on the spot. Like, yo, like, hey, yo, we're gonna head out, or we're gonna go to this other bar, or like, oh, let me talk to you real quick. Just anything that just in the conversation and pull them away and be like, oh yeah, what's up? We leaving? Nah, you was just drowning over there. So I was just.
Bro, and then what pisses me off about that though is like somebody will watch this and hear that and be like, oh, they're cock blocks. They're telling you how to be a cock block. And it's like, no, I'm saving you from drowning. Like, I'm pulling you out of the water, dog. You was in deep. Like, I was pulling you out, bro.
Or like, yo, you're being a fucking creep right now. I need you to not do that. Like, literally. Can you not tell she does not want to talk to you? Leave her the fuck alone. We need to normalize
being real with our homies, man. It's more of a guy thing. That's why it's sounding like we're talking about guys, because it is more of a guy thing. I think ladies do a really good job of like saying like, realizing that they have options and just being like, all right, I don't, he's not into me. Okay. You know what I mean? And moving on.
I mean, in specific scenarios too, a lot of times they're just going out to have fun. Exactly.
Absolutely.
So it's typically men, like we saying, that they're just, I mean, it's the company you keep too. So if dudes are over pursuing, they're not going to stop their homies from over pursuing.
That's true.
And we don't have friends like that, so they don't have friends like us stopping them from doing that shit.
That's true.
So
I will say this though. We need to normalize also going out and having fun, because I get some of my best interactions when I go out and just have fun, bro.
Just going and having a good time.
Yo.
Just going out and just like that's how I met wifey. Just having a good time. Just like, yo, we were just going where the fucking wind took us. And it was just like, we're just having fun. We're just fucking having fun.
I'm overqualified to talk about this topic. I just want to say that.
There it is. I knew it was coming. There it is.
I'm overqualified to talk about how to be a good wingman. I'm just saying, bro. I'm in the Wingman Hall of Fame, bro.
Oh my God. I know we retiring your jersey. I told you we retiring your jersey.
When I retire, I still got some single homies I gotta put on, and I gotta figure out a wingman for myself.
That's one of the saddest things. Are you gonna test the waters? You already got a pretty good record. You got a championship. Are you trying to repeat?
I'm trying to repeat. I'm trying to repeat, man. 3P, UConn, Dan Hurley, what up? Get my $50 million contract. We out here, bro. Nah, but for real, man. Honestly, like, as a wingman, I'm nasty with it, bro. I'm nasty. I'm telling you. Because I think because I've had female friends, I have so many female friends that I know what they look for. You know what I mean? And I know not so much even what they look for per se, but like what type of interactions make them feel comfortable. You know what I mean? And going back to the girl at the bar, when I said, oh, you should come with us, knowing the tone and how to say that makes all the difference. I didn't go up there and, hey, you want to come to the bar with us later? Like, nah.
Oh, yeah. That's a whole different vibe. It's a whole different message.
We were over here on some Braun and Wade stuff. John lobbed it up there. He said, where's a good place to go? She said, I like this place. I came in, I dunked it down. Boom, you should come with it. Threw it home, bro. Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there around 10. You should come by. Oh, shit. Yeah. That's actually when I leave. Perfect. Boom.
That was it. It's just be respectful. Be out of the fucking way.
And treat them like people. That's the biggest point. Treat them like people, bro.
That's it.
Remember that
it's not hard
at the end of the day, you're wingmanning for your homie, but like they're just people that you're wingmanning. Like it's just people. And you got to understand people's emotions and care about not making someone uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I feel like we should care more about not making people uncomfortable. And it makes me sad for the amount of people who don't care about making people uncomfortable.
Don't give a fuck. I don't care if you just want sex. There's a way to do it and treat someone like a person. You don't have to treat them like an object just because the only thing you want from them is physical. You can still be respectful and treat them like a person. It's not hard, man. It's wild.
The amount of women that talk to me just because they're like, oh, it's so refreshing to have a gentleman. Like, it's like
that just talks to you like a fucking person. That's such a sad compliment to get, dude.
Like that don't do nothing for me. That don't do nothing for me. You know, like that's a compliment that really does nothing for me. And again, like I appreciate you acknowledging, I guess. No, I'm not going to say that. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not even going to sit here and try to sugarcoat it. It really does nothing for me because guess what? I'm sorry. My mom raised a good man. No matter what, I already know I talk to you like a human and I feel like it's not that hard. So no, I don't accept that compliment. I feel like it's a silly one.
It just makes me sad when you get complimented for like basic human decency.
Oh my God, bro.
Like, oh, you're
so
like,
nice.
Yeah, you're sweet because you did some basic shit. Like, damn.
You're such a gentleman.
Damn. I opened your door. Not even the car door. I mean, I do that. I do that a lot. I do the car door. But like
nobody knows how to get in your car. That's why you're not slick.
It's a big ass button on the door. You just okay. Yes, I get it. You're right.
It's invisible. It's invisible. You can't see it.
It's not invisible.
You gotta know it's there for you to hit it. Like what you mean? Yo, all right. I got off the plane. Man. I went to John's house. I said, "Yeah, how I get in this thing?"
You did. He was like, "How I get in here?" Like, oh shit, my bad. Bro
came and opened the door for me. Oh, you're such a gentleman. You're such a gentleman, John. All right. This segment is done. We ruined it.
I don't even know what the fuck. Don't even know what's going on no more. Yeah.
On that note, we'll see y'all in the next segment, mate.
Yeah, you're proud of that.
Yeah. We hope you're enjoying this awesome conversation. And if you too want to join in, make sure you email us at reachonthehowse@gmail.com. You could send us dating profiles, awkward dating situations, and just funny stories you want to see us react to. We can't wait to read your emails. Now, back to the show.
Yo, welcome back. Just trying out the radio DJ voice. What the fuck was that?
I was record scratching, dog. Come on, man.
My bad. There we go. That was better.
Yeah.
I don't normally come back on some silly shit. I'm about to come back on some real shit. Just cause you got work. Well, because this is something we talked about last week, and I didn't like the way it was said on the podcast, but I didn't have the words in the moment to express or to clarify or anything. So I'm going to do that now. Last week, you said we were doing that, basically a reaction to that other podcast that you had watched, and just our own interpretation of and going off of that. But you mentioned that I don't know if it was a quote from her or not, but where she said women want a dude that's smarter than them.
Yeah, she did say that. That's word for word what she said.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, like, I don't think that's it. I don't agree with that in the slightest, but I just couldn't think of a better way to put it. So shower thought, where I do some of my best thinking. Yeah. So I was just thinking, and I think it's more of they want someone that they have confidence in. It's not that they want someone smarter than them.
That's basically what she was saying, though. Yeah.
I just didn't like the smarter than them. You want someone that you're confident in to trust to make decisions that benefit both of you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it just, she's just not a wordsmith like me. You know what I'm saying?
I would never say that women want someone smarter than them.
I know it wasn't your words. That's why I wanted to clarify that.
Right. I've clarified it too. Like, it was not from me. I didn't say that, and I don't even know if I believe that.
Yeah.
But I was quoting what she said from the podcast. And the only instance that she gave where I really was like, that might actually be true was the airport example she gave. Because there's all those TikToks about where she said, like, people were like strolling the airports, like, or women were, strolling the airports, la 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 la, while the men were like, okay, we got to be here by here by here by here, and it goes back to more so what you're saying, where it's like they want to feel comfortable knowing that you're competent enough to make those decisions, and they could kind of just relax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But a good partnership is where people can take turns doing that shit, and it's not always on one party to do it. That was another thing I wanted to add to that, because I don't always want to be that dude.
I agree.
Like, can I get a fucking break?
Actually, no, I take that back. I'm comfortable with being airport guy. I am comfortable being an airport guy.
I'm not just talking airport. I mean, overall.
Yeah, overall, like, yeah, we could switch up and take breaks. But airport's my thing. I love that. Airport's my jam, bro. We ain't a team in the airport. I'm running the airport. What up? Let's get it.
Damn, all right.
Let's go.
Oh my God. All right. Anyway. All right. I just wanted to get that out of there.
Oh man, I appreciate the correction. We printed a retraction again.
It wasn't really a retraction because it wasn't your words. It was just I didn't know in the moment because I didn't know what was coming.
That's why you gotta watch the podcast, man.
I got time for that shit.
It was like a 2-hour long episode. Right?
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't doing that. Give me the Cliff Notes. You did. It was just I just didn't agree with the terminology, and I just wanted to expand on it. But anyway, favorite interaction of the week. You were close. You guessed before we started. This past weekend, my sister came in town.
Oh, how did I forget that? No.
Yeah. So my little sister and her husband and my niece came into town. My sister's birthday was yesterday on Sunday the 7th.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yeah. And so she came into town because they were going on a cruise to Alaska that left on Sunday. So they just came in Saturday morning. They came in earlier than that, but they came in and I got to spend some time with them. I got to have lunch with them, chill, and then got to see them again and have dinner. So we just got to spend some time and just hang out and just talk. They knew I had been moving around and like bouncing around a lot. So they were happy to see me like settling in and just being happy. Like my sister was like, you seem happier. You know, she was like, it's really good to see you like happy and settled in. And I was like, you know what? This is not what I saw for myself, but like, I really like the life I'm building out here. Like I have some good friends. I have a good job. I have my own place. I have a woman that fucking loves me and I love. So it was just like, man, it was just good to have that. It was reassuring just to have my sister come out here and be like, you're doing good for yourself. It made me feel really good, man. And then my niece is just so funny. She's so funny, dude. She's just so funny. She was so excited to go on a cruise, go to Alaska. And one of the things she said was because she has an iPad that she was playing on. She's so smart too, man. I know people be saying that, but she's into coding and like, yeah. Yeah.
I took a coding class and I wanted to die. I hate coding.
She's into that.
Hate it.
She's just into all like math, all that stuff. She loves that shit.
Talking basics, HTML coding. I could not do it.
Yeah, my sister is homeschooling her, so I don't know what my sister is doing, but she's giving her a great start on a lot of things.
I could tell. She's how old is she?
She was 6.
And she knows coding at 6 years old.
She loves that shit, dude. She's into all of it. Yeah.
I need that regimen.
Your mind blown. That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, because she was like, yeah, she's into it. My show. Yeah, I know. She's man. So, but because she was on her iPad and she was like, she was just telling me about all this stuff. I know how to change the background on my iPad and like all this. She was just proud of it. And then I was like, we were just talking about that. And then she was like, you know what? You can have the passcode to my iPad. And I was like, I can? She was like, yeah, I trust you. I was like, oh. Because on Christmas, that's the last time I saw them was on Christmas. And I was at my brother's house with a bunch of my nieces and nephews and my sister was there. And we were playing Mario Kart. And she was like really into it, but she didn't want to play because she didn't know how to play. And she saw that everybody was good. And she was like, I want to get that game and get good at it. So I was like, I have it. I have it. I have a Switch. I haven't played that shit in I don't know how long. So I was like, hold on. And that was right before I was moving here. So I had like a bunch of stuff, like basically a lot of stuff I took out of storage. So I went and got it and gave it to her. And she was just like, thank you. And she brought it up. Like, you gave me Mario. Remember you gave me Mario Kart? I was like, yeah, I remember. She was like, I'm a pro now. Yeah, man, she's dope. She's dope. So that was mine. Just having fun with getting to see them and just, I didn't realize how much it was going to make me feel better about being here. Just the fact that someone else came here, saw, you know, that I really respect and care about, saw my life and was like, you're doing well for yourself. And I'm happy to see you doing that. It was, oh man, I just didn't realize the effect that would have. So that's easily my favorite interaction of the week.
Wow. That's fire. That's fire. All right. Yeah, I was wrong. I was off because that's heat.
Yeah.
That's heat, man.
Yeah.
My interaction of the week. Mine sucks. So like mine sucks because no, hear me out. I am. I feel bad because it's only an interaction of the week because I caused it by my overworking behaviors. So okay. I overworked like crazy this weekend and I barely saw my son this weekend. I hung out with him all like most of the day on Saturday, but his mom got out of work, came and got him, and I just went and grinded. So literally from Saturday night to like Monday morning, I hadn't seen that kid. So he wakes up. Damn. I woke up a little early this morning, and he comes over to me. He's like, "Hey, Daddy." I don't know why. The excitement made my freaking day. And so of course I'm like, "Hey, bud, how you doing? I haven't seen you. How you been, man?" He's like, what did he say? He had his trucks in his hand. So of course he's like, "Daddy, trucks?" Like that's his thing. "Daddy, truck?" So he hands me his truck, right? So I play with his truck. Then he goes over to me like he wants me to pick him up. So I pick him up. He sits on my lap. Next thing you know, this dude is giving me a kiss on the cheek. The sweetest thing. Man. Melted my heart.
Dude.
Melted my heart, bro. I'm like, "You miss me, bro? You haven't seen me? You miss me?" And it was like, like normally, like for him to give kisses, you gotta be like, "Oh, okay, go give blah 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 a kiss," and he'll do it. But he really was like, he
missed you. He missed you. Oh,
really,
man.
Like I felt it, man. I felt it.
Yeah, because you didn't say it. You didn't say like, "Oh, give me a kiss." Nope, he just wanted to. Dang.
I felt it, man. I felt it. I felt I felt loved by him in that moment.
Hell yeah.
So like it was, I don't know. It seems so minor, but it was so special, so crazy. This little kid, you know, has no real like idea of like complex emotions. Was just like, "I miss Daddy. I'm gonna give him a kiss."
Yep. Damn. Woo. We hit you with some shit in the favorite interactions of the week. We hit you with
puts it in perspective when you think about how hard you work. And you're like, oh,
yeah, man.
Dang. Like you're 2 and you realize that you haven't seen me.
Yeah.
Oof. It hits. It hurts. That's why I said like it's a good interaction, but it sucks because it's like,
yeah, I get it. I get why you framed it that way now.
Yeah, because I caused it. So it's like I don't want you to feel that way, but at the same time, you know, bills got to get paid. I'm like,
yeah, bro. You can't be there all day, every day. So it's okay for him to miss you. It's all good.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, I hate to segue from that with some bullshit, but I'm gonna segue from that to something else with some bullshit. Would you rather have nipples that sing? Oh. We get right to it. Oh, that's not even the worst part. I wasn't gonna do this one, but fuck it. So you have nipples that sing, and you can we'll say both of these are talking body parts, and we'll say you can hear it through clothing, but it's not like super loud. So if somebody's within conversation distance, they'll be able to hear it. So you have nipples that sing, or a butthole that yells profanity.
I gotta go with nipples that sing, though.
You don't want your asshole talking?
Nah, because like when I don't be cussing like that, bro. So like if
that would just be fucking hilarious.
So like I gotta act like it was me, and then someone will look at me and
like, Julian, I didn't know you.
Just do it again, and then I'll be like, just trying to make it seem like I'm actually doing it. It's easier to hum along to the song that my nipples are singing. So I could be like, fake
trying to make it. Are you just gonna try to make it sick? It's coming from you.
Yeah, rather than fake cussing.
Oh man.
I mean, I guess if it's your butthole though, you could always just like pretend like, oh, sorry, stubbed my toe.
Every time. I think it just randomly happens. So you should be stubbing the fuck out of your toe. I'm with you. I gotta. Even if you sit down a lot, still, if you're in a quiet room, I imagine it's gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh man, that's just like game. This is stupid game. It's so stupid. I saw that one. I was like, I have to. I think I know which one to pick, but it's just so stupid. Oh man, I'd have to go with the nipples too, obviously, just because I'm leaning into it though. I'm leaning in. I'm not gonna try to act like it's. I got a condition where my nipples just sing songs. I don't know. I've been to every doctor in the country. Really now? When I take off my shirt, that's what it sings.
I can see all the obstacles in my way. I can't, bro.
I'm leaning in. I'm like, I just got a condition. I was born this way, and that's just how it is.
Oh man.
I can't do it. I can't do
see the hot girl. When I get that feeling, I want.
Yeah. That should be annoying. Oh, that should be so annoying. Oh my god, dude! You, trying to have a real ass conversation, like a real emotional conversation, and it's singing some bullshit, dude.
If you like pina colada, getting caught in the rain.
That's so bad, man. I'd be fucking furious. Just fucking furious. That's better than just cussing for no damn reason. Yeah. It's still better than cussing for no damn reason.
Oh, that kind of hurt, actually.
Damn.
Oh, committed to the bit.
Yeah, you
committed to the bit, bro.
You overcommitted. Oh man. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was pretty easy, but I just wanted to read it for the reaction from you. I knew you were gonna get caught off guard with that one.
Can your nipples sing "We Outta Here"? If you like pina colada.
Just let me sing. There we go. Go ahead and say something to the audience.
Caught in the rain. Man. Okay, this is too much. On that note, this has been a great episode of On the House. Yes, we're like this every week.
You know what? You know what we didn't get from you this week?
What didn't we get from me?
Your usual shout out that you give every.
You know what? I've been in the mood to. This is how you be a good wingman. This is how you be a good wingman. You remind your homie. Of some stuff he normally does that he ain't did today. That makes him look good.
Yep.
Hit up reachonthehowse@gmail.com.
There it is.
You'll see why I don't need a wingman.
Don't wait no more. This man is making moves. Get it on the ground floor. That's all I'm gonna say. He's not even on the ground floor no more. He's already at least at floor 1, maybe 2. So
I might be at 3.
Woo!
Might be at 3, bro. For real. Yeah. I might be at 3, bro.
Oh,
I might
Get
be
it.
at 3.
Send an email now, please. Please. Before this man head get too big. Yeah. And the fall too? Was coming in the fall too? Man. You see that look?
That means you about to have a whole different demon on this podcast.
It's a whole different dude. Just from our conversation earlier, you already a different dude. So, man.
Reach out to Gmail before it's too late. For real.
Let's
Time
go.
is running out. Let me stop.
Time's running out.
Oh, man. Listen, y'all.
Oh, man.
I'm always gonna be me.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna have a little bit more of a wall up if stuff gets too crazy. So like you said.
Sometimes you gotta protect yourself. That's understandable.
And with that being said, actually there's no good segue from that. I was gonna try to give a good segue, but protection's not a great segue. So let's just get up out of here. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, smash the like button and subscribe. Yo.